Hello, amazing people. So today, let's take a look what we got. Lots of fog. It is about 36 degrees here, but up in Eatonville it's supposed to be low 40s, maybe even 50 when it gets going after a couple hours. So it'd take me about a little less than an hour to get up there. So I figured I'd leave now, try to get there at the right time, and see if we can hit some trails up there, or at least some roads I've never been on. It's something. All right, see you out there. So you can see we still got a bunch of fog action. There's trees and the hills. It just looks glorious. Wish I had like a big long zoom lens I could get in there and get some pictures. We are just outside of Eatonville. You might recognize Orville Road from another video I did. Turn that around. Let's go zooming in. It's not super great. I might be able to make something of that. Who knows? Anyway, this Orville Road, I came out this way and we headed back home that way. So today we're back going up to Eatonville. And I am going to turn this on. I am almost at 600 miles. Time for that first oil change and the overall check over. I'll also check, all the bolts on my pegs and that stuff to make sure it's good and tight. All right, let's see. Go map. There we go. Excellent. I will zoom in a bit. Need to make that turn, so what I'll do is I'll take you up the hill, maybe give you the 10-cent tour of Eatonville. I'll go from there. I do like to slow it right down for the town. Historic Eatonville. Alright, so I'm going to turn right here, take you up into the old townish area. Oh, you should have gone. Appreciate it though. That's kind of cool, all fogged over. I wouldn't mind living in a place like this. This one, however, is essentially a crossroads for everybody who heads up to Mount Rainier. Neutral. And so it's super busy, obviously in the summer more than anything, but look at this. It's pretty cool. One of my favorite things of all time in terms of cities and towns are old theaters like this, movie theaters or other kinds of theaters. So here's the Roxy. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's a customer of mine through their website. Or are they going to the waterfall? Ah, blue sky. Blue sky. Look at that. There's a fair amount of frost going on. It says dead end. Alright, we're into the unknown, people. sunshine. Oh, I can actually feel that. Oh! It's a little bit, but I can feel it. Wow! Wow, wow, wow! I see that thing a lot. Doesn't get old. Wow. Holy free holies. Oh, a barn too. Mount Rainier, people. Homes ahead, drive slowly. I can do that. Obviously, that's probably more of a, well, in part it's probably a dust thing for the summer, but it's also just a respect thing. This is my first time riding this bike on the gravelage at all. I mean, this is sort of a dirt gravel road. I do need to do that. So I'm happy that this exists, just to even get my feet wet, you know. Wow, that's straight down there, isn't it? Winnebago. Wow, they are way down there. Ah, Elbe Hills State Forest. I read about that. Discover Pass required. I need to get me one of those because I do not currently have one for the current year. It does all that. Whoa, that's not cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to solve that. I don't think I can pinch and zoom with the glove. So, go to here. So if this goes through, and I mean, I can't say that it's going to, but potentially this road could lead to Ashford, which is kind of what I was hoping. Is to go to Ashford. In fact, I'm going to take these liners off, I think. Let's I'm going to make this an official stop and reorganize my gear a little bit. Okay, well, so my thought is by taking the liners out, I'll have much better feel in my hands, although these gloves still suck compared to my brown leather ones, so I may switch to those. We'll see. However, that should help a little. Being that we're here, it's a little warmer. Again, I can even feel it just sitting here. It's like I'm almost, you know, you start to think, ooh, I can take stuff off. But then you start moving, and you're like, nope. Alright, well, I'm out here to learn how to stand on this thing. Ooh, where's that go? That's cool. Oh, I've got some bumps and everything. Look, Ma, I'm off-roading. Just kidding. I know this is not off-road. This is off-pavement. This is a gravel road or a dirt road. I'm not sure how you classify it. It's kind of embedded rock is what it feels like. It's not a lot of loose stuff on the surface. I've been asked about these pegs, and I said I need to wait to get them off-road, really have any kind of sense of them, and this is obviously just a 5 minutes of use kind of a thing, but they feel pretty good. I know people have talked about these bikes having droopy pegs, like they feel like they're at an angle and falling off. I don't know what they're talking about. I guess I have to at least leave it up to the interpretation that they're used to a different feel, potentially, and especially with the older KLR maybe, and I've never ridden an older KLR. So for them, this is far different than what they expect. For me, I've just accepted it for what it is. I mean, that's a maybe. But just riding this little bit here, it's not as if I'm feeling it smooshing underneath me or like I'm gonna fall off the pegs or anything, so I'm not sure. Oh, so good. Feels so good out here. And it's not warm at all. It's maybe low 40s. It's supposed to get up to 50 up here, but it's not supposed to be for another like hour or two, I think, so maybe it's getting there, I don't know. It just feels glorious. Chilly glorious. Oh, love me some trees. So yeah, I'll have to, like I said, I'm not gonna give a definitive oh, goodness gracious, look at this. Winter, I'm up here in the winter. This is fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, God. I just... Look at that. I love the glow... These branches, I don't know of any idea what kind of trees these are, but these little spindly branches, and they glow. Oh, I just love... I'm having a moment. I am having a moment. Alright, stop with that squishy stuff. Let's go. I can't remember what I was talking about. It doesn't matter. Ugh. Still getting used to that with these boots. Hit neutral occasionally, but not bad. It's better than I feared it would be with the distance from the lowered peg and the shifter. I was... oh, am I... This is a spot that I could turn left and go... Oh, well, no, I can't. So I'll have to take that off my little route. I am going to post this KML file on my locals page, bmrtv.locals.com. So if you're in this area and you want to come right up here, I'll have a KML file you can plug into your phone. GPS unit. Oh my gosh. This is a simple road. I fully understand this. But that's just what the doctor ordered. so good. Let's get forward. Come on. Going up the hill. Yeehaw. Oh, we're heading into some snow, man. This could get interesting. Oh, there's that. So close, too. Oh, I can get through. The first time I dumped my Versus was snow. That whole statement just sounds like a bad idea, doesn't it? There's a viewpoint up there or something. Oh, the freaking mountains up there. Sort of torn. Do I go back and try to see that view? I kind of want to. Man, this is kind of sketchy. I can feel this. It's my first time anything steep downhill with no ABS. Oh my goodness gracious, just glance through those trees over there. Although I am not sure about climbing over the dirt here. Holy cow. How's that coming across on the video? Now it doesn't really come across, but this hill here is quite steep. So we'll be heading up, the plan is to head up there. There might be snow. The guy I was talking with over here and mentioned that there could be a bunch of snow up there. So we'll have to go and explore and check that out. Either way, this is glorious. The sunshine, it's warm. You can feel it. It's like, oh, sunshine. Absolutely beautiful. And then views of the mountain. Let's see if I can zoom this in a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Try to get those trees in, frame it up. Here's just the mountain. What do you think? Worth coming up here? I think so. Alright, so I think I am going to switch to my other gloves. And that could be a total mistake. Because I am just standing around here in the sunshine as opposed to, actively moving. But, like I said, I can always stop and change them back. I'm a little concerned about those trucks that were heading up the hill. If they're gonna... This gentleman over here was telling me about some snow. He thought it might be snowed in up there. So I'm concerned if the road is fully snowed, if those guys are going to try to come back. hopefully it's not a big deal. Wow. Still got to learn to do that pivot turn. Having a little extra suspension travel in the back, it's actually a little weird. I was a little bouncy, and it was confusing me. All right, let's get up. Wow, this is steep. Although we just did it too, so it's not too bad. It's wide. I would have no problem pulling over if someone had to come down here. That's for sure. Alright, so we've got some snow action. But overall, golly, I'm sorry, I'm sounding like a, I don't even know what to say. Gratitude, man. Gratitude. Overflowing right now. If this is whoa. Whoa, we are slipping around a little bit. Not too bad, not too bad. There we go. I don't want to pressure this truck, so I'm going to pull over here. Take a peek at the scenery. Like I said, I think it's very possible that we get up here and we find that yeah, he was saying that. Gets pretty snow covered. I'm not even sure how I would manage what I'm thinking, to be honest. In gear, so I should be solid. Alright, keep those gloves on. Key off. You're fine. Okay. Sometimes I feel like a big sissy because it's like I should just jam up through here. Once I get crash protection, I'll be a little more adventurous. I noticed the change on my Versus when I was first starting to ride it off-road. I got much more inclined when I got my crash bars on there. I will ask these folks if they're willing to stop about the conditions. Is it packed up pretty good up here?
It is packed up.
All right.
It gets to where you can't see the ground.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll turn around here.
Yeah.
I don't have knobbies or anything, so.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Yeah, I ride a KTM 300 XCW.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I wouldn't. If you're by yourself, I mean, there's guys up there shooting or whatever
Right.
with dogs. You're just gonna be running on this.
Yeah.
It'd be,
No thanks.
yeah.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. Perfect. What kind of bike?
It's a KLR 650.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Saki?
Yeah. Brand spanking new.
Yeah.
It's my
Funny that you can spend, a half an hour on it on some dirt and it looks like it's 5 years old. I got just new plastics for my KTM, and I use SC1 on it, so it keeps it pretty clean.
Yeah.
But if you do that before you come up, all the water and mud and all the spots, it comes right off.
Really? I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, go home, pressure wash it up with a nice mitt.
Yeah.
I use like just an automotive wash on it.
Right.
Any degreaser and all that, I try to get any grease or anything, and then I'll take a can of SC1.
ST1. Yeah.
And I'll just fog it.
Yeah.
And let it sit for about 15 minutes where it gets tacky.
Okay.
And then I'll just take a terry cloth rag and buff it, and it'll look, the plastics will look brand new. And that includes your clear stuff too.
Nice. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Am I in your guys' way?
No, I'll just creep around you.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, good brother.
Thanks,
care.
man.
Yeah.
Talk there. There we go. What ISO am I at? Let's drop that down too because I can. And then we'll raise this. What do you think? That's kind of cool, huh? This. Gosh, just look at this. Woo! So good. Now, of course, I have no idea how I'm going to turn this bike around where I'm at. I guess back it out and around, maybe. I have got to learn my pivot turns. Oh, feels so good. Feel that. Well, sorry, that was dumb. Oh, I can't imagine you can feel that off of YouTube's. These textures are so phenomenal. Absolutely loving them. Some of it, I don't know if I'm getting anything good. I just get caught up in just the feel of it, but that's okay too, you know? You have to let yourself be intuitive and creative. Don't be controlled by, is this good? Is this bad? It's like sand dunes. Look at that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, so I assume you heard, I think I had it playing, recording, I mean, the guy in the Jeep was telling me about ST1 or something. He says he does his dirt bike. Helps keep the dirt and the crap off of it. I don't know. Might be a good idea. I don't mind the dirt look. Obviously it looks like a bike that I've used. But if it's protective or something, I can think about it. There we go. I'm not sure. Let's see. Go full bore like this. It's a bit of an odd angle, isn't it? Clutch. This is always a little tricky because I'm down a severe hill. Okay. There we go. Well, that was fun. Okay, now we're rolling. Alrighty. Well, so that's two different people that I've talked to up here, and obviously in the last freaking half mile or whatever it is, who have said how amazing this area is. And so I'm definitely encouraged about coming up here in the summer, or as the weather improves, and really exploring. That's going to be fun. So if you're interested in any of that, stick around, watch this space. That's a bit thicker. You can definitely feel that. Wonder if Jeep guy's going to let me go, or want me to go. Oh, there we go. Got a traffic jam out here in the woods. That's good. Thank you. I don't want to get too crazy. I think I've mentioned it briefly in one of my other videos, but the clutch has or the bike, I don't know how you describe it, but basically the bike has a rev matching or anti-stall feature. I'm not sure what its exact purpose is, but you can hear the revs rise slightly when I'm letting the clutch out, and that's the clutch, that's not me. And that's cool, I like it. It works really good for Well, so far, this has been a pretty decent little explorer, even if it isn't all that long. I definitely am looking forward to coming back up here. And, well, I still have to remember, it's January, so it's winter. It's solid winter for us, and it's going to be a while before everything clears up. But at least I know that this is pretty decent, because they made it sound like, those two guys made it sound like there's a ton of roads or a ton of mileage you can do. So I'm definitely going to keep this map on my phone and use it. Whoa, try shifting there, buddy. Oh, glorious trees. I love the trees. Back up on the feet. Just get a feel for it. Yeah, like I said, this is not bouncing around hardcore, you know, nothing obviously at any kind of extreme speed or anything. But pegs feel good. And the mounts feel good. I'm not sure how to phrase that. I think I'd say the mounts, because people were worried about the mounts being flexible. Maybe you could just tighten them? I don't know. I'm not sure. No idea. So good. Gosh, this bike is... It has a let's get after it kind of a feel to it. Not performance ADV. I'm not talking about T7, you know, hauling ass kind of stuff. So maybe it's more of a playful exploration there. You know, let's go look for things. Let's go look around. Maybe that's more what I'm thinking. It's more of an exploration. This bike just wants you to go explore on it. Ugh, you know, I don't want to go back home. I love being home. I can be with my wife and dog and food and stuff. But it's sunny and kind of warm here. I don't want to go. It's because I don't think that fog is clearing up down there for like 3 days. It's supposedly going to be just packed in. Don't get me wrong, as a person who likes doing landscape photography, fog is one of the key atmospheric elements that we all crave. And there are times where you're out somewhere and you give your left nut just to have some fog. Let's go see where this goes. What do you think? Give me a thumbs up if you want me to go up this hill. Okay, well, so whoever gave me that thumbs up, it's your fault. I hope you're enjoying this, because I am having so much freaking fun. I mean, this is just joyful and relaxing. Hope that comes across. Hope you're able to extract some joy from it too. If you're interested, I don't know if it's got too much glare. This is essentially that KML file that I'm going to have up from today. It's obviously not the route that I did today. I did this section of it here, but so it expands to a whole bunch of stuff around Ashford. This road we're on supposedly leads all the way to the highway, and then you can jump back off. So this is going to be up at bmrtv.locals.com. Well, I don't even know what to tell you. This is January, late January. It's got to be 50 degrees right now. This is amazing. My hands feel amazing. You go outside, you're just cold all the time normally. This is really, really great. Just such a blessing. Super, super duper. So I'm gonna hop back on the bike over here. Whoop. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. I might take the main highway that we got off of to get here all the way down to Alder Lake and then back home that way. So you'll recognize some of that if you've been watching some of the other videos. Should be good. Let me get my crap back on, and we'll get out of here. All right. Took off one of my neck gaiters because it's just, I mean, it's too freaking warm now. God, so hot. Just kidding. Oh, I'm starting to like the sound. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. Start to get used to the bike and then suddenly you're a crazy man. Oh, my gaiter's not set up properly. Well, I thought I would take a picture of this little scene because it's just cool. Zoom in a bit. Might make a pretty good black and white. It's already, you can heading down into the town, you can feel it. All right. All right. Well, got to feel that glorious warm temperature for a little while. I am grateful for having that opportunity. But life calls. We gotta go home at some point. And that means cold. Well, that was a pretty cool little scene, but one of the things, if you want any advice, I have almost never, I can't think of a time where I've regretted stopping. I've got plenty of times where I've regretted not stopping. So if you see a scene that you think is cool, and you want to bust out your camera, your phone, let this truck go by, stop, you know. It's you know, take the time. That's why you're out here, right? That's why you're out riding. I don't think I can get a really good scene with this road. If this road wasn't, if it was a dirt road, maybe. I don't think it really works as such. So that one we'll let go. So again, stop for it. Decided not to do it. Glorious little scooter, this thing. Let's see, probably start with 2. enjoyed the trip, the ride. Definitely enjoy all the comments interacting with you folks, so keep that up. If you want more sort of community where you can post your own stuff with photos and things, check me out over at dmrtv.locals.com. Get a free account to read only. You can, it's like going to a newspaper and read the articles and see the pictures and stuff. But if you want to post your own stuff, sign up for one of the supporter levels. Any support is appreciated. Also do just straight up PayPal where you can put in, you know, $1.50 or whatever. Do it that way. It's up to you. If you want to support the channel, man, my visor is fogged up. I can see very little. This seems unsafe. Alright. Sorry. Bear with me. Well, remember, life is short. Find the best roads.